Howdy folks, Matt here with Gulf Coast Fit, and I would like to share with you a micro session with an objective of hypertrophy for the pecs, all right, the chesticles. I am focusing on upper pec hypertrophy specifically because it's something I think I'm lacking, and it's something I think just like developing any muscle group is beneficial for anybody, for every trainee, guys, gals, young, old. You don't want to have any shortcomings, or you want to address your shortcomings, and oftentimes the upper chest is a shortcoming of a lot of trainees. It's kind of a tricky region of your pecs, the clavicular portion of your pecs. It's kind of tricky to address in a hypertrophic manner, which means building muscle. But I think everyone enjoys getting a little bit of a pec lift. I do a lot of endurance work. I'm on the water paddling hours every week. That's totally endurance, and I'm not going to lie, I get a little saggy because of all the endurance work, and my pecs get saggy and everything gets saggy. But that's how it goes when you do a lot of endurance training. So we back it up by training to accomplish what we want to. And today, pec hypertrophy. We're doing cluster training. Been doing a lot of cluster training lately in different ways, shapes, and forms. And today I'm going to be doing cluster training via an E90 workout. This micro session is an E90 session, which means every 90 seconds I will perform a working set. Since hypertrophy is the objective, the intention, we know that mechanical tension, building mechanical tension and time under tension are synonymous with our objective of hypertrophy. That's how you produce hypertrophy, building mechanical tension. So that's of the utmost importance, building mechanical tension. And with that, nature of the beast, with that comes a lot of lactic acid buildup, a lot of pain, a lot of burn. So this is, as the old adage would say, a feel the burn type of workout, but nature of the beast for what we're trying to accomplish. So let me give you a quick rundown here, brief synopsis of what we're doing. Cluster training for the purpose of hypertrophy. You can implement cluster training in a variety of ways for different intentions. For today, we're cluster training in a manner that is conducive for hypertrophy of the pecs, upper pecs specifically. And mechanical tension is the name of the game here, or TUT, time under tension. We want each working set to be about 35 to 50 seconds. All right, if you're working below 30 seconds at a time, it's not really conducive for building and hypertrophy. Above 50 seconds, you're not going to be able to recover fast enough. It's already going to be very hard keeping tension for 35 to 15 seconds at a time every 90 seconds. That's much harder than it sounds if you really have the right approach to it. We're going with medium volume, 5 to 8 reps per working set. Medium volume could really go anywhere from 5 up to 12 to 15 reps, but if I'm accumulating 12 to 15 repetitions in volume at a time, it's gonna consume so much time, and I'll have too little recovery to bounce back and perform another set on the next 90-second interval. 5 to 8 reps, and I say 5 to 8 because I'm not sure exactly where I'll land within that, but that's my target zone. And overall, I put money sign 50 because in this type of a scenario with an E90 workout for incline chest press, 50 reps is kind of your target money bullseye as far as getting everything you need out of an E90 workout. And if you hit right around 50 reps, that's the bullseye. And you see here I put 40 to 64 reps. That's our zone because I'm planning on doing 8 rounds, one working set every minute and a half for 8 cycles of 5 to 8 reps, which means 8 rounds times 5 would be 40. 8 rounds times 8 reps would be 64. So I'm going to land somewhere between 40 and 64 reps if I do this right. And this is medium to low intensity. Medium-low intensity doesn't mean it feels easy, not by a long shot. Medium-low intensity means it's light enough to where I can make the duration of each set of 5 to 8 reps last 35 to 50 seconds. So it's going to feel very high intensity, but intensity refers to the weight relative to my 1 rep max. And with the weight I'm working with, I could technically bust it out. I haven't done this, but I'm sure I could bust it out 30 reps, 25 reps in a row for 1 max effort set, but that would be just burning myself out for no reason. There's no reason to just do 1 big max effort set for today's purposes anyway. The exercise selection here is a football bar incline bench press, and I'm working at a 30-degree incline. 30-degree incline ensures that I'm getting a little bit of bias towards my upper chest. Anything less than 30 degrees, it's not enough of an incline to focus on your upper chest. Anything more than 60 degrees, that's really too shoulder and vertically pressing kind of oriented, and you're not going to be hitting your pecs too much. So anywhere between 30 really and 45 degrees is the money zone, in my opinion, for addressing upper pec hypertrophy. So I'm working with 30 degrees to give myself a little cushion to ensure that I can get my 5 to 8 reps in, adhering to the E90 template and also adhering to the tempo. Tempo is a 3-1-2-0 tempo, which means I lower the bar down. Ooh, thunder. You hear that, Gus? Thunder. He is unfazed. Nothing scares him. A 3-1-2-0 tempo means that I lower the bar down. The eccentric phase is 3 seconds. The bottom phase, I will pause for 1 second, come up for 2 seconds, so it's not explosive. It takes a lot of discipline to do a slow tempo on the ascent. 0 time consumed at the top. When we lock our arms out, when we're at the top, we decrease mechanical tension dramatically. So we spend as little time as possible in the lockout phase. So 3 seconds down, 1 second at the bottom, 2 seconds up, 0 seconds at the top for 5 to 8 reps. So let's do the math there. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 second reps times 5 would be 30 seconds. 6 second reps times 8 would be 42 seconds. So that puts me right there between 35 and 50 seconds. 6 times 8, 42. Wow, brain fart. All right, and with that tempo, lactic acid buildup. I put this as a note because it's gonna be there. There's no getting around it. A lot of lactic acid buildup, a lot of burn, and that's just nature of the beast when you're working for hypertrophy. So that's not the goal, that's just part of the journey. And form and focus over fatigue. Here's my little formula. It's a formula that is not really a formula, but it is what we're going for here. Form and focus. Focus on the task above fatigue. Fatigue doesn't matter here as much as keeping your act together, performing high quality reps, and focusing on the task. 6 times 8 is 48. All right, so 35. So we're going to be working anywhere from 30 to 48 seconds ideally, which puts us in that zone. Math. Come on now. All right, let's see where I can put you. I've got a football bar with 35 pounders loaded, which again is not a crazy amount of weight, but it's going to be a crazy amount of stress the way we're implementing this. This works pretty handy, putting you right here on the calf raise machine. That's cool. All right. I'll kind of count my tempo with you, but just on this is an unflattering crotch shot. Whatever. All right. Here we go. Round 1 of 8. 1 set every 90 seconds. I'm going to time myself so I can see how long I'm making these sets last. I want between 35 and 50 seconds with a tempo of 3, 1, 2, 0, with a rep range of 5 to 8. See if I hit the target. Three, 2, 1, 1, 3, or 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 4. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 5. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 6. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 7. Now let's see where that was. 52 seconds. So that set lasted maybe 51 seconds, and I did 7 reps, so it's pretty good. I got a little bit of a cushion there. If that rep lasted 51, 52 seconds, I just need it to last at least 35. So I'll see how long I can maintain that 7 rep. There we go, hit the target from 5 to 8 reps. I hit 7 for 50-ish seconds. That's great, I got a little bit of money in the bank. This E90, it still comes quick. I still feel the tension and I've only got 5 seconds. Gotta get back into it. Gotta adhere to the parameters. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 4. So that's 7 reps. That time it only lasted me about 45 seconds. It's already getting harder on round 2 for me to make 7 reps last up to 50 seconds. That's why I stopped talking to you. So that goes to show, when you follow the correct parameters, when you can make a lighter weight get harder sooner than later, become more effective sooner than later, that's great. You're developing your mind-muscle connection, and you're able to control the weight with the parameters you've set as best as possible. 5 seconds already. I already feel this. This is going to be a hard set. It's only round 3. That lasted under 40 seconds. This is really going to challenge my discipline. That's why I stopped counting with you, because I needed every bit of breath possible to help me recover during the set and in between sets. 30 seconds. So that's 3 rounds in. My target is 8 rounds. I still have a little bit of cushion, but I don't want to dip below 35 seconds. So I'm going to do my best to make this set last a little bit longer. Remember, we got 5 to 8 reps to make it last 35 to 50 seconds. "45 seconds. So that was good. That might have been 7 reps. I don't know. I was counting the tempo in my head, lost track of the reps. But what matters more is that I fell within the time under tension range that I'm going for. That was my 4th set. I'm halfway done. It's pretty darn hard already. Set 5. Oh, oh man, that set was only about 37 seconds. I don't want it to be any less in duration than that, or I'm really not getting the time under tension I need for my objective, for my intention, which is to build muscle, hypertrophic muscle building. And I don't want to change the weight. I want to keep the weight constant. So this is going to be a fight for the next 3 sets. It's very humbling, and I love that when a weight that's easily manageable for me to just crank out dozens of reps becomes very, very hard for 5 to 8 reps. And anytime you can make less weight more effective, it's easier on your body too. We're all about longevity. Here we go. Set number 6. Oh man, I had to call it there. It's 40 seconds. I'm still in that zone. I could speed things up a little bit. I think that was 6 reps. I could speed it up a little bit and maybe go 7 or 8. I could slow it down and go 5. Got a little wiggle room in both directions. This is definitely not easy. And it's not easy because I've put these parameters into place that are conducive to what I want to get out of. Remember, it's not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. Why are you doing it? And then things become very clear on the path that you should take to get there. 5 seconds. Round 7. That was about 42 seconds. I like that. Boy, you hit a wall fast with upper body pressing. And that's biologically, that's just how we're made. The muscle fiber makeup of your pressing muscles, they are predominantly or more predominantly fast twitch than slow twitch. It's not the case with all of your muscles. That's just the way our muscle fiber makeup is in general as humans. It's different from ethnicity to ethnicity, but when you hit a wall fast. You don't have a lot of endurance with upper body pressing, but you play to that strength. Here we go, last set, best set. Oh man, that was cutting it close. That was right about 38 seconds. So, pretty sure that was my 8 sets. Let's see, 8 sets, one every 90 seconds. Felt pretty good. 8, yeah. So, a couple of quick items. I was making sure to adhere to make this more effective. I was keeping my grip pretty loose. I was gripping it, but not squeezing it, because when you take out your extremities, it's a little bit less neurally demanding on your arms than your extremities, since my focus is my pecs. Having a looser grip and controlling the weight, and it helps you control the weight down with your core rather than your extremities. If you're squeezing tight, you're going to be lowering it down with your arms. Your arms are already much weaker than your chest. They're going to wear out too soon. The limiting factor will be something other than what it is you're trying to address. Then the workout's kind of shot. Not that it's not productive still in ways, but it's not as much as you could get out of it. Also, I was not implementing any leg drive. In bench press for strength, if I was going higher intensity, heavier weight, I would certainly be making this a lower body endeavor as well. I would employ my legs with some leg drive to help, A, to keep me stable, have a wide base, a stable base like a tripod. B, to transfer power and energy through my legs, my core, and out my upper body. That helps you move more weight. A leg drive is the foundation of a bench press. So loose grip, no leg drive, because I don't want my legs helping. I want my pecs to do the work. So I don't help with the legs. I could even go legs up if I wanted. I chose not to there. And loose grip, again, to emphasize more on your core. In this case, core meaning the chest. So that's an E90 workout. That's a form of cluster training for hypertrophy. And since hypertrophy was my goal, I was going for time under tension. Mechanical tension burns a lot. It makes less weight more effective, but still a very timely workout, because I got an entire chest workout done in less than 12 minutes. And very effective, very humbling and disciplined type of workout though, because it's not about ego lifting and going as heavy as possible. It's about doing what you need to do to address what you want to. So one last look at this. If you need to know what all this means, go to the beginning of the video and try it out for yourself. You don't have to do 8 rounds. You don't have to adhere to that tempo, but you do want to adhere, if you're going for hypertrophy, to building mechanical tension for a pretty good duration. How many sets and reps and weight and different parameters, that's up to you. I could certainly give you some input. Let me know if you need any help with it, and I'd be happy to give you some guidance. So, catch you later. There's my beautiful baby boy.